Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax, shave your body from head to toe, and wax yourself, and I'll be right over. I don't know. I have a feeling I've seen you guys somewhere before. You too. What is it? It's a great day for America. Thank God it's Friday, everybody. Thank God it's Friday. Got the weekend just laid out in front of me. I got nothing to do. Nothing to do all weekend. I'm just going to cover myself in buttery substances and just roll around. That's what I like to do at the weekend. Hey, I can. It's America. Last weekend I did feel the pressure. Last weekend was, hold on, my eye went a bit funny there. Sometimes it pops right out. And so does my eye. Oh! Stop! Man, I feel frisky on a Friday night. There's just something about a Friday night just makes me all sexy. Anyway, last weekend I felt a lot of pressure to behave myself because it was last weekend. The weekend just gone was National Invite a Neighbour to Dinner Day. I think it was on the Saturday. I can't invite my neighbour to dinner. My neighbour is my ex-wife. That's true. It's absolutely. If you don't know this about me, I live actually 2 doors from my ex-wife. Yeah, it's my house. Then there's a house in the middle, and then it's my ex-wife's house. So, we like to be close, you know. Not as much as we used to, but we like... And the person between us, for Christmas, I got them those noise-cancelling headphones. And tranquilizers. No, it's quite... you know, we're raising our son, so I live close to my ex-wife. It can be awkward, though. You know, because, you know, I might see her coming home with a man, you know, or she might see me coming home with a man. I can't quit you. I swear to God I will lay off of this soon, I promise. It's just a gift. I don't know what it... Anyway, look. I don't know the rest of the people on the block very well. You know, I don't really know my ex-wife that well, but I think that was part of the problem. But, you know, when I walk down, I go out in the morning, I wave and smile. I sometimes walk to the end of the driveway, I pick up the morning newspaper, wave to a neighbour, you know. She's always horrified because I forgot to wear my robe. I like to collect the paper nude, all right? I'm European. I made that up. I don't even get the paper. No, I would collect paper in the nude. Somewhere, you know, I have somewhere to hang it. Except the Sunday paper, even though the pizza delivery notices, yeah, I could do that, but no. See, I've got this. The neighbourhood I live in. You need a different neighbourhood depending on what stage of your life you're at, like a different neighbourhood for a different age. When I was 21 years old, I wanted a neighbourhood that had good bars, a laundromat, you know, cheap restaurants. Now I'm 43. I want a neighbourhood that's very far away from good bars, and I want a good proctologist in the neighbourhood. I need a big giant drugstore in the neighbourhood, somewhere I can get cortisone. I don't know. I've reached the age I just need cortisone. Just gotta have me some cortisone in the house. Just in case. In case I develop an itch. Anyway, your neighbourhood is important. I grew up in a town in Scotland called Cumbernauld, which is just outside of Glasgow. So now you know where it is. This town actually was very recently, I think in the last 6 months, was voted the 2nd most boring town in Britain. Not kidding. The 2nd most boring town. Isn't that so damning? Look, we're number 2. We're not even that boring. I think actually being voted 2nd was the most exciting thing that ever happened there. See, when I grew up there, the Catholics all went to one school, and the Protestants and everyone else went to another school. There wasn't really anyone else at the time. It was just Catholics and Protestants. And, of course, these loyalties, you know, their kids, you know, they turn violent. If you imagine the Bloods and the Crips being taught to fight by nuns... That's what it was like. Oh, it's all fine now. It's all fine. Now, they're over it now, but then... Oh. And there's similar problems in my neighbourhood in LA, although the kids are divided between the lattes and the cappuccinos. Botox, not Botox, you know. But we used to play great games in my neighbourhood when I was a kid. Chap door and run away, you know, ring someone's doorbell, run away. I still do it. The flaming dog crap game, you know. That's a great game. That is a great game. Hey, do you remember? I don't know if this... Do you remember white dog crap? There used to be white dog crap, and it's not it. Where's it gone? You don't see it anymore. I think it's global warming or something. You don't see. You used to get white dog. You'd go like, oh, man, look at that. It's nasty. That's been like... It's turned white. I don't know where it's gone. If you know where the white dog crap... Email me right here at the show. Email me and let me know. Don't send me an attachment. Just email me. I don't know. Am I on my own with the white dog crap thing? I'm telling you, I remember it. Mind you, I was a little toasted for about 20 years. So I once had a flat in a great neighbourhood in London, a very swanky neighbourhood. I had a tiny little flat, because I was flat broke. It was a flat, you know, like, it was all I could afford. It was this tiny little flat, little apartment. And every day I was woken up around about 6 o'clock by the Queen's Cavalry. They used to exercise the horses. The Queen's Cavalry would come by. That was a lovely, lovely way. I could do with that now. I love the smell of horse dung in the morning. Where's all the white horse dung gone? I never seen that. I used to live in Glasgow. I had a fantastic house in Glasgow. They have these big, beautiful Victorian apartments in Glasgow, and all these, you know, students play live in them, play in them. Yeah, play in them. Yeah, all right. These students, and you all rent a room and stuff like that. It's like the real world with full nudity. Yeah, these great big. And you can shag somebody in the house. You can. You know, you can shag somebody else in the house. You just can't stop and still live there. Do you know what I mean? Actually, I got a room in one of these big flats in Glasgow, these big apartments, and my friend got me the room, and he said, under no circumstances, shag the girl who lives in this house. Do not sleep with this girl. Do not sleep with this girl. And all I'm hearing is, sleep with this girl. And he said, no, I'm telling you, this is a great flat, it's a great deal, the rent is great, it's a great place to live. Do not sleep with the girl. And all I can hear is, sleep with the girl. I married her. It's true, first weekend I was in there. Man, I was out of my mind. It's just like somebody said, no, she's a great girl. She's moved on with her life. She still lives in that flat. No, she still lives in Scotland. She's married, got kids. She's a lovely woman. Very glad to be short of me. Everything's good. But it's like someone had said to me, like, you're in this garden. You can do anything you want. Anything you want. Eat anything you want. Go anywhere you want. Just do not eat apples off of that tree.